kilograms. He is fighting at the Goldings Martial Arts, and this is his debut in the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Lee and his opponent fights out of the red corner. He hails from Derby. He stands at a 5'10" and weighs in at 77 kilograms. He is fighter of the Dragons Academy, and this is his debut in the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Gaz Wilson. Your referee is Conrad Hayes.
Lee Tuff in the black shorts on the left. His opponent Gaz Wilson in the white, as both fighters touch gloves.
Both guys bouncing around. Got to be careful with that nervous energy.
Bit of a feeling out process here, obviously. Neither man wants to make that initial mistake.
Good initiation. Tie up high, both men looking for a takedown, but Tuff gets it. Tuff by name, tough by nature with a takedown like that.
Moves to half guard. He's got to be looking to get it to a better position from here.
That's right, Gaz Wilson at the moment on his back, doing a good job of just tying up the arms of Lee Tuff. Lee trying to posture up, find space to strike.
It's all about advancing that position as we stand, Rob. The better strikes can be had from side position and from mount, the more advantageous positions, and that's where we see the bulk of these scrambles happening on the ground.
That's right. Lee should take a moment, try and concentrate, possibly pop that leg free, move into mount position. Right now, comfortable in the half guard, but Gaz Wilson gets the turn. Gaz Wilson, top position now, looks to strike away at the body.
We'll see what kind of guard Lee Tuff's got. He's sitting back there. He's doing well, getting those legs nice and high, maybe looking for some submissions.
That's right, his brain's working, thinking down there, trying to bring those legs up. Working with a closed guard at the moment. Gaz chopping away with that right hand.
Some stiff-looking body shots from the top there, making the most of this position. What we're not seeing from Wilson, though, is a look to advance his position. He seems to be happy, for me, Rob, to sit there in guard and land those shots.
Well, they will take their toll on Lee Tuff, stuck on the bottom, but right now Conrad Hayes stands them back up. The referee making a good decision there to get both fighters back to their feet.
Bit of a stalemate on the ground there, Rob, and I agree, yeah, that was the best thing to do as Tuff comes in, throws a nice leg kick there.
Both guys aware now of what one another carries. Tuff with a smile on his face as he looks to cover the distance between him and his opponent.
Both fighters happy to exchange leg kicks. It's Tuff who comes in with a flurry of strikes, pushing his man back up against the cage. Maybe looking for the takedown.
A couple of very good shots followed up with a knee. Lee Tuff just putting the pressure on his opponent at the moment against the cage.
And this is a grinding situation, Rob. For those who don't know and maybe haven't trained, and it looks like this situation has taken a lot out of both fighters. As Tuff maybe looks for the guillotine, it looks like he's got his opponent's head in a bad position there. It's hard to tell from our vantage point.
Wilson doing a good job, defends the guillotine well. Both guys back to their corners. Interesting first round. And you can see Tuff's brought a huge amount of support with him.
It's clearly the crowd's favourite, as you're right there, Rob. And obviously in a show like this, very intimate venue, the crowd support can make a big difference. Conrad Hayes orders the trainers out. Both fighters look ready for round two. A very close first round, as you alluded to there, Rob. Both fighters spent time on top, exchanged strikes. I would like to try and score that one from a judging point of view.
So here we go, second round. This time Gaz Wilson looking to move forward, does so with a right hand.
And those leg kicks coming into play. You find that, Rob, the longer the fight goes, the more those leg kicks will take a toll. The loss of the ability to spring forward off that lead leg, as both fighters look to exchange those leg kicks now. Nice feint from Tuff there, making his man think.
That's right, still coming forward with a smile on his face, really enjoying it up there.
And he ships a big right hand, once again goes to that clinch position. He's got to look, for me, Rob, he's got to look to do something from this clinch position. He's got to try and get some underhooks or back off and look to strike, as he does there with a huge uppercut.
That's right, getting inside with a dirty boxing.
He's got to watch his neck there. He's left his neck in somewhat of a dangerous position, and Wilson looks to capitalise. Mouthpiece out there. No doubt the referee, Conrad Hayes, will have seen that.
Quick break, while they clean up the gum shield and put it back in.
Conrad puts him very wise there, back in the same position.
Good work by the referee. And good sportsmanship from both fighters. That's what we like to see at Gladiator Promotions.
Hayes in there, quickly noticed the man was using the cage for leverage. Wilson's holding onto that guillotine. And Tuff looks to be struggling to breathe from this kind of position. Standing guillotine, a hard submission to finish, Rob.
Very, very difficult position. As you know, sometimes it can pay off to jump guard and pull your opponent down, but you want to be sure you've got it locked in before you do, otherwise you leave yourself vulnerable. And as I say that, big slam by a Tuff, and he pops his head free.
Wilson does the right thing, doesn't panic, looks to pull guard. But like we say, Rob, with guillotine chokes, the key is to make your mind up quickly. Is it worth, in the long run, squeezing on a submission that's going to do nothing more but burn your arms out for the later rounds of the fight? Tuff looks to postures up, maybe to land some strikes. Hayes taking a very close look there. Tuff lands a nice chopping body shot there.
Good shots inside by Lee Tuff. Again.
Hayes not happy with the level of activity. Wilson there fakes a leg kick. Throws a jab, but doesn't follow through with the right hand on that occasion. Both fighters initially now feeling the signs of fatigue, but as I say, that Tuff comes forward.
Good shot, landed just before the bell. Good little flurry by Tuff. But will it be enough to satisfy the judges?
He's done the right thing in ending the round with a flurry. Leave that impression in the judge's mind that you were the last person to land those strikes. Very entertaining fight this, Rob, but for me a very close fight as well. It'll be interesting to see the way the judges will interpret a lot of this action. Both fighters have exchanged strikes. Both had a different selection of positions. Wilson obviously nearly completed the submission.
So here we go, getting ready for the third and final. So far, a very difficult fight to score on the cards. Certainly for us as commentators.
Both fighters touch, look, great show of respect there. Wilson looks to counter that leg kick with a good straight shot there. So often we see that, Rob, the leg kick countered. So the importance of keeping your hands up when you're throwing that kick.
Both guys, again, tentative as they approach one another.
There's a lot on the line at this point in this final round. Both fighters realise that one mistake could take it at this point. Has come forward in a furious exchange, and it's tough with the takedown and straight to full mount. He needs to make the most of this position, Rob, from here.
Good work to get to the full mount. Starts to land that right hand. Seems to be landing some very clean, clear shots.
Conrad Hayes taking a good look at the action there. But Wilson's relaxed. He's looking to create the space.
Right, does a good job of covering up Gaz on the bottom. Tuff firing those shots, trying to land clean.
And straight in his corner as well, another advantage. Tuff looks maybe to manipulate one of those arms.
Takes a moment to put his gum shield back in. Both guys feeling the wear and tear of 3 rounds of hard-fought war.
Wilson looking to book, but Tuff's got a very good mount there. Wilson needs to look at creating that space so he can push off and explode out. He's not going to win the fight from here. The judges are just going to see this round one way.
Conrad Hayes looking in though. Could see it stood up if he's unhappy with the work rate. But right now, Lee Tuff pushes the pace, keeps hold of the mount position.
Lee Tuff looking to land those shots. He's happy to stay there and mount, and he moves his mount up higher there, Rob. The higher the mount, the better in that situation. He's got a lot more control over his man. And he looks for the arm bar, he's got it.
Beautiful work. It's the reverse arm bar, and that is beautiful work. Fantastic work by Lee Tuff. Very, very tough by name, very, very tough by nature. Great work. And did you see that coming, Ben?
It just shows, for me, Rob, that the transition from a situation where a fighter might be knocked out to a situation where a fighter is going to be submitted can happen just like that in a flash, in an instant, and that's what we saw there.
Great work, great armbar. And it came just at the right time, just towards the end of the third and final round in a very, very close fought battle.
A very competitive fight. It's there, isn't it? I've already referred to Dave as the samurai of side control tonight.
Hands at the 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the very last round by way of armbar. Lee Tuff. Let's give it up your runner-up, Gaz Wilson.